Real Game Awards, and we just finished watching the best action game, and we're moving on from there. Let's go.
Thank you so much for letting me announce the award, guys. This has been Neon from Clownfish TV. We will talk later.
Not every great game comes with a high price tag. The nominees for Best Value gave us great experiences without breaking the bank, proving that excellent gameplay doesn't have to come at a premium price. And your nominees for Best Value are Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2.
Best value.
So
I'm going with, and this might shock, maybe it shock people. I'm going with Power World.
Yeah, that was what
What I
me
was
and
going
Leon
with.
agreed on.
And the reason why I'm
Exactly what I was
going
going
with
with.
Power World is because that game not only was a huge hit, right, but it's got a real long-standing player base. And people who are into it are really into it, like really into it. I feel like Power World hands down. Although Fortnite, a lot of people argue that, but I don't really see the value in Fortnite. I really don't. And maybe that's just me. First Ascendant, nah. Space Marine 2 is a good value too. But you know, if we're comparing Power World's overall longevity value to Space Marine 2's longevity value, I'm gonna go with Power World.
Yeah,
in my opinion. But you
Yeah, I was
guys
going
can
with
talk.
Power World.
Stay. Okay.
No, I mean I completely agree. That's what Leon said before I could even think of anything. He said that, and I agreed straight away. So yeah.
Right. Plus, I mean, I haven't played First Ascendant, but for what I understand, that game is a hardcore, like typical, just monetary shithole. Like they just everything's overly monetized in that game, from what I understand. So I don't know. I'm gonna go with Power World. Let's see what Power World's
The
got.
First Descendant, Fortnite, and Power World. And the Real Game Award for Best Value.
Well, also, I just thought something. Fortnite is free though.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's also a good value. So because you could play the game without paying any money whatsoever. All the money's in the skin. So
It
when
also
you think
has
about that,
That's
way
true.
more game modes than just a battle royale. Like there's custom game modes and shit. It's kind of like Roblox. If you want to just play that game, you could just play Fortnite. So that could also be a contender as well.
I'm gonna stick with Power World only because it's newer, and I feel like it's got the attention on most people right now. Whereas Fortnite's just been around for so long, I feel like it wouldn't compare between the two right now.
It goes to, with 41% of your
Ooh, that was
votes.
close between
Power
Space
World.
Marine and Power
Hey.
World. Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats, Pocket Pair. Good luck with
Yep.
that lawsuit against Nintendo.
Hey, Pocket. By the way, Power World Pocket Pair has something called Power World Publishing now, and
Yeah.
the first game that they're publishing is Abu Bakar Salim's game, the horror game that he's working on. So,
Nice.
I saw that today.
fun fact.
Let's play an NES game, something I've never played before.
This is another
was-
trailer.
I was nerding
this?
out so hard, bro.
I saw this
Huh?
yesterday.
It's got my
Actually,
name on it.
He
Just when I
launched it
thought
as a
I'd
trailer
played
on
every
Cinemassacre.
frustrating, ball-busting, rage-inducing game.
This actually is on a NES cart, so it's fucking cool.
Angry
That's
Video
so
Game Nerd
cool, though.
8-bit. Let's see what you got. It
Is he
doesn't just
actually
look
playing
like
on
an
the,
8-bit game.
Yeah, it's
NES?
actually optimized for the
made
NES.
for
Get
actual
out of here.
NES hardware.
Yes.
Talk about
I'm
going back.
surprised this didn't happen earlier. To be honest,
Got
there
all
are
the
loads of
usual
games
customers,
that have
zombies,
been made, but this is eight
disappearing
using NES
platforms,
or
you name
NES.
it. And of course,
That's actually
everything wants
hilarious.
to kill you, especially the bosses. They're big, they're bad, and they're ugly.
It's a legit NES
Some of
game.
these enemies I've
Yeah.
faced before. Yeah, it's coming
Did he
Fantastic.
get in
on.
trouble?
This is
Make
personal.
games for them? No, he must have. It's not an official car. It must be.
I'm sure he's gonna make it available on all of the platforms, obviously.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it'll be digital and everything as well.
Yeah, I think
That's
it
a
was
cool
on
little touch,
Steam
though.
and everything.
Yeah!
Man, this feels like an
What?
old
This
school
is no
commercial.
ordinary
He's really
NES
nailing
game.
it.
This is
Yeah.
my NES game. Angry Video Game Nerd 8-bit. Coming soon to the original Nintendo Entertainment System. On a real cartridge.
That's
And-
crazy.
oh, yeah.
So
And the
cool.
Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and wishlisted on Steam.
Do you think collectors will go crazy over that?
I don't
Quite
see why
possibly.
not.
Because
That's
like if it's an official game for the NES, then that adds to the library that everybody thought was once finished. So wouldn't
Yeah.
collectors want to go get it if it's an official NES game?
I know if I was one, I would pick it up just because they don't make games for the console anymore. So if you get a brand new one, that's definitely going to be valuable down
Yeah.
the line. But there is also the issue with who he's working with. I think it flashed really quick after this. You'll see it. Keep going. There it is.
Limited run games.
Yeah.
That's rough. That's rough.
Like everybody in the chat, like when it was going live, they were like, "Oh, that's cool," and then all you saw was "Boo, limited run, ill, limited run." Everybody's like, "Ill."
Ouch.
I didn't even catch that.
It was so quick. It flashed by so fast.
That's rough. That is rough. Yeah, Limited Run. Limited Run is the company that fired why am I fucking blanking right now? Yeah, fired Carolyn, yeah. With that whole debacle back during the initial cancel culture and all that stuff.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yep.
Presenting the award
That
for
sucks.
Best Early Access Game is lead supporter of the Real Game Awards, Jimmy.
Early access games are those that offer the players a unique experience to be part of a game's development journey, with some of the best experiences being that of a full game well before launch. The nominees for Best Early Access Game really set a new standard for what early access can be in 2024. And your nominees
Best Early
are
Access game.
Hades 2, Pal World,
I think I said Pal World.
Yeah, this was a no-brainer. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
No
Pal
Rest for the
World.
Wicked would be a great vote, but it'll
Hades
have to
was
be Power
popular
World.
too.
It could.
What the fuck is Delta Force Hawk Ops?
Delta Force is actually a really fun game, but it came out at the wrong time. It dropped as soon as Marvel Rivals came out. This came out, and it just got buried.
Oh yeah. I
It's
can see
actually
that.
really fun. It's just like Battlefield, but it's way more fun, and it has more guns and everything. It's actually a pretty fun game, but it's also
cool.
Chinese propaganda bullshit. So
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Like people in chat, I'm saying that I only played Pal World, so it was really the only one I had any knowledge of. So that's why I went with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Power World.
No Rest for the Wicked, and Delta Force. And the Real Game Award for Best Early Access Game goes to, with 70% of your votes,
Oh yeah.
Pal World.
yeah,
Way
As a
ahead.
programmer myself, I really
Landslide.
appreciate for early access
Big
because
time.
it gives you unique insight
There's a couple of landslides in this.
over time.
There's some really
And
satisfying
Pal World
landslides.
is
Yeah.
such a unique game, and that they're
Chat,
trying
make
to
sure you
reserve
like in the
Nintendo
stream.
at their own game, so to speak. And really, they've kind of done it a little bit better, and it's thanks to that.
Quarter stream yards. We have over
With the involvement of the
1,200 people
players like
watching right now.
yourselves,
Appreciate
really
all of
make it
you.
a special game.
Wow.
Presenting the award for biggest industry failure, video game culture.
Tomorrow we're going to
commentator
be
and the most
reacting to the Xbox Direct Showcase, by the way, chat, because I know a lot of people were asking me about that too on Griffcast, but we did the Real Game Awards today first. So.
dangerous
It was
man
really
in
fucking
40K, Archcast.
The games industry.
bro,
has
that
had a
shit was
fair
so good. I
few
might make a
rocky
video of it when we get off stream.
but very few can compare to the tempest that was 2024. And so the category biggest industry failure exists to highlight those games that over the course of the year left gamers feeling the most despondent.
So this one's biggest failure?
disappointed, and
Yeah.
all right.
Biggest industry failure.
You have been spoiled
It's gotta
for
be
choice
Concord,
this
bro.
year, but your
That's what
vote
I said.
narrowed it
Yeah.
down to 4 titles.
Also, what?
Star Wars Outlaws.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just looking at this is hilarious, bro.
This is the big four, really, of last year, isn't it? Like the
yeah.
biggest catastrophes.
Between these 4 games, I must have gotten at least like 10 million views. I'm not even kidding. Just racked up amongst all the videos, all the live streams. Bro, massive failure. What a
Probably about a
jeez.
quarter of that. Yeah.
Oh my god. This is the special ed fucking lineup going on right here. I'm gonna say Concord just because it should be, right. I mean, the game came out, died in 10 days. Dragon is
Knee-jerk
Veilguard,
reaction.
obviously failure. Star Wars out. I mean, all these are failures. Suicide Squad took a year to die. They were stubborn. They went through their entire cycle. But Concord was like, nope, we're pulling out. So
Yeah.
I feel like
10
Concord
days.
is
400 million lost.
Concord died in 10
400
days.
millions in 10 days. Yeah, the biggest failure. That has to be it.
Yeah.
Lord,
I feel like that's
Dragon Age,
obvious.
the Veil Guard, and Suicide Squad killed the Justice League.
I mean, they're all failures though.
And
But
the
still.
real
Oh, yeah.
Game Award for biggest industry failure goes to Concord.
81%. Yeah, someone in chat said
81%.
in future they should call this the Concord Award.
They should. In
They
the
should.
future,
That would be great.
Change it to the Concord Award. That
Name
is,
it after Concord.
man. Wow, 81%. What a blowout.
81% of
Oof.
your votes. Concord was by far the single
You love to
biggest
see it.
failure in gaming
those
in
guys.
2024.
You know what that's called, Firewalk Studios? That's called white noise. Isn't that what they said? All that white noise. There's a lot of white noise happening right now.
A flop so resounding, it sent echoes through the entire industry.
Presenting
That's
the
great.
award for Best Video Game Journalist, lead supporter of the Real
Best
Game
video
Awards,
game. Okay, I
and
already know this one
YouTuber,
because I got spoiled on Twitter. But
JT.
oh, look at this fucking guy. He doesn't even play
Yeah,
games.
look at this fucking guy. You fucking grifter.
Doesn't
You don't
even
even
play
game.
games. You grifting piece of shit. No, let me stop. Let me
He was,
stop.
he
Shout
was
out
in my he was in my stream when this came up and we were laughing about the jacket.
Yeah, why is he
Shout
got
out.
a fucking jacket on?
Nice
Shout out to
jacket.
Smash JT. What a fucking Italian trying to wear a fucking suit. Look at this guy.
Over a t-shirt.
You
Yeah,
know,
it's cool.
he hasn't worn that shit in like 5 years. Bro, come on. What are we doing? Wait a minute. It doesn't even fit. That's why he has it unbuttoned. It's crazy. Anyway, shout out to Smash JT. Much love to you, man.
Alyssa
Go
probably passed
play
out
some
when he
games,
showed
man.
up on screen.
Bro, Alyssa's bricked right now. Alyssa Mercante watching this part is absolutely bricked up. Her
yeah, she had a
being is
sticky
at
chair
its
for real.
maximum, and she's gonna claim sexual harassment by us saying that. But let it be real, she was bricked. She was absolutely bricked. But let's see what Smash has to say.
Or saw a drastic shift in how video games and the entire video game landscape has been covered. And gamers have emphatically
You take the
rejected how
fucking suit off,
traditional
Smash. Jesus
access
Christ. You
media
don't-
has worked.
You don't.
Give him a
God.
second.
Why am I even wearing
Oh,
this?
okay.
I'm a
There you
gamer. I'm not trying to
there
be
you go.
professional here.
Right, go back
Gamers
and hear
have
what he
turned to
said.
other
Go back and hear
outlets
what he
Yeah,
said.
yeah. I didn't hear it either.
I didn't hear that. I was focused on him taking off the suit. Hold on.
Rejected how traditional access media has worked. In fact, why am I even wearing this? I'm a gamer. I'm not trying to be.
But you ain't no fucking gamer, bro. You don't play games.
You fucking
You
liar.
don't play games, you lying.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
There he is in chat.
Fucking,
Oh, he needs to repent. All right.
I was
You're
watching
not
this
allowed
live.
to call yourself a gamer until you play some goddamn games. Play some games.
You fucking grifter.
guy, man.
Oh,
Goddamn grifter. Can't even play an indie title that's like 3 hours long. Can't do none of that. Like nothing. God.
Professional here. Gamers have turned to other outlets like YouTube and X to get their information
That's
in
true.
the gaming world.
That's true.
Because gamers have spoken and they feel like it comes from authentic voices. This year's nominees definitely reflect that and should send a major signal to the games industry about how gamers get their news. And your nominees are Savvy, John F. Trent,
All right. If I wasn't already spoiled on it, I would have said her name anyway. I would have said Savvy, to be honest with you.
Yep.
But anyway, I was kind of spoiled on that already. So there's that.
Kirsha, and Endymion.
Yeah,
And the
good-
Also,
good
fuck
thing
this
didn't-
guy.
Yeah, I was about
Fuck
to
this
say,
guy
good thing
here.
he didn't go to John F. Simp.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
mean,
He can
let's be
go
honest,
fuck himself.
A long time before Goonagate started, people were already getting really pissed off with JTF and or JFT rather, with his fucking Christian references in all his articles and stuff. So I can see that.
Right. It would be. I feel like popularity wise, it would be Endymion and Savvy, like between the two. Kirsha, I mean, she's obviously super popular. Don't get me wrong, but just in terms of actual gaming news and whatnot, I feel like it'd be these two. But
I didn't
Real
call
Game
this one.
Award for Best Video
Yeah.
Game Journalist goes to with 33%.
oh yeah,
of
look how
your
close.
votes.
Look how close that is. I didn't see how close that was. Interesting. Wow.
And John
33
F.
and
Trent came
31.
last.
Good. Good.
Mm.
Fuck that guy.
Just
Fuck
that,
that guy.
you know, a lot of the voting began before Goonagate. So
Correct. I
that's-
know.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even be
imagine-
on here if it was afterwards.
Damn, John, how you feel? You lost to a woman, you fucking nerd neck.
That's crazy. You lost to a Goonin woman too. On top of that, 2 of them. That's insane. That's insane.
Savvy. I want to personally congratulate Savvy for winning this award in the inaugural year of the Real Game Awards. It was very stiff competition, and every single one of these nominees honestly kind of deserved it.
Why
But
do you
Savvy
say
stood
stiff
out
like
above
that,
the
bro?
rest of them.
Oh, because Alyssa's bricked right now. That's why. Alyssa's bricked. She's double bricked. First off, she must have watched the stream live, so she's bricked from that. And now she's in here watching the replay because you know she's watching this shit. So she's bricked up twice over.
Hi,
So
Alyssa.
she can't control it, man. This bitch is stiff.
I don't know. I got to be honest and say just how incredibly autistic she is with her deep dives.
Bro, how you call a woman autistic live on a game show? What's wrong with you? We all know she's autistic, but you don't call her autistic on the fucking show.
It's kind of her calling card, calling herself autistic.
Right.
So, I mean,
I guess,
There you
but
go.
it's like, damn, bro, you might as well have said, you know, she's so great. She's a little retarded, little gooner. It's like, bro, what?
Isn't she on SNH this week?
She was supposed to be, but her computer exploded from all the hentai.
Ah, too much gooner.
Yeah, so I had to move up the schedule. Yeah. So we got X-Wing coming this week, and then we're gonna have Ruby coming the week after, and hopefully Savvy can get her shit fixed by then.
And finding out nuanced information that nobody else seems to get to because of her dedication
Man,
and
called
getting
her
into those
autistic.
nitty-gritty
That's crazy.
details that most people
Block
in
in
the
the chat.
logical world
Smash JT is a
stop
plant.
before they get to the resolution. So
It says Smash
congratulations
JT is a
again,
plant. That's
Savvy.
hilarious.
You deserve this, and I am so excited for you.
Now presenting the award for worst video game journalist.
All right, it's
founder
time.
of the third biggest team group in history, DEI detective.
All right.
Cabrutus.
All right.
Brutus is hosting it too.
Holy
I think
shit, this man looks like he just lives under a bridge. What is happening?
Bro turned into a fucking
he's literally
He went to
he
Japan and
needs to get-
became a fucking God, what's that character from One Piece, man? What's that? Oh my god, man.
No, you one of the giants. Dory and Broggy looks like
no. I'll think of it later. Anyway, I'm sure it'll come to me. Bro, I'm telling you right now, clean sweep from Alyssa Mercante. Clean.
So I mean,
sweep.
my reckoning for
fuck.
that. First thing is, I said if it ain't Alyssa, we riot.
Blackbeard. Oh, Blackbeard.
Blackbeard. Oh, yeah, of
Blackbeard.
course, yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah, it's Blackbeard.
Yeah, he's turning into
100%.
Blackbeard. I was going to say he needs to go get a job at Hogwarts, but you know, there you go, as groundskeeper. But I said if it ain't Alyssa, you know, we riot. But that was a joke, of course. The reason I said it's got to be Alyssa is because the other candidates are Nick Calandra, who, you know, goes after people on the internet and is a complete fucking fraud. Who else have we got? Rebecca Valentine, smear merchant.
Rebecca Valentine's in there.
Yeah. And Paul Tassi, who attacked YouTubers. Alyssa Mercante did everything that all three of them did and infinitely more, to the point of attacking, harassing, and suing her adversaries. So that's why I said Alyssa has to win. It's just numbers.
Alyssa definitely has to win.
Nominees for the worst game journalists represent the most baffling takes
Guy looks like
and the most
Blackbeard, bro.
out-of-touch
That's
journalists that
crazy.
we have in this industry, showcasing that
I'm
doesn't matter
jealous.
how good of a professional you are, you can still be entirely out of touch with what gamers want from this industry. And your nominees are Nick Calandra, Paul Tassi.
Yo, actually, did you guys see? I'll save this for later. But did you guys see the second win financials that were reported today? Bro, second wind is getting cooked, bro.
They lost nearly
They lost
$40K.
$36,000, bro.
Yeah.
And they lost last quarter too, like the same, a little bit less, but they still lost. They're losing insane money. Like where is all that money going? Anyway, I'll save that for a whole nother time. I'll probably make a video about that. But we got Nick Calandra, Paul Tassi, Alyssa Mercante, Rebecca. All these people should fucking win, to be honest with you. But Alyssa Mercante, of course, she's going to be the one that wins, man.
She did everything that all three of them combined did.
Exactly.
Plus
And she kind of started all the nonsense for the most part.
And she's the least likely to stop.
Right. She started the what do you call that? The domino effect. Because the whole SBI thing happened and whatnot, and they tried to cancel Cabrutus, but it wasn't until she wrote that article that's when it really started. That's when everybody was like, whoa, You're lying through omission here. You're not telling the whole story. What's going on here? Are we having another Gamergate situation happen? And then before you know it, fucking exploded. So yeah, it was.
Alyssa Mercante,
Easy win
and
for
Rebecca
Alyssa.
Valentine. And the Real Game Award for the
She's
worst
bricked.
video game journalist goes to, with a whopping 76%.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's not even close.
And to no one's surprise,
landslide.
Alyssa Mercante.
To no one's
Unfortunately,
surprise.
This industry is
Not
filled
even
up
close.
with people
Not
like
even close.
Alyssa Mercante, journalists that don't even like or play video games. They are just in here for the money and for the clout, because video games are now a mainstream entertainment.
Hey, Cabruzes, they don't have any clout, bro. That's
That's the ultimate irony, isn't it? The more they chase the cloud, the less they actually gain.
Exactly. Like, come on. If you've seen their Twitch streams, like they get what 20 people watching, and don't get me wrong, nothing wrong with that. Totally fine. But like, if you got 20 people watching and you have the entire mainstream industry behind you, something's wrong. If you have thousands upon thousands and thousands of followers on X, and you got 20 people watching on Twitch, something's wrong, right? There's no conversion happening. You got all bots following you. They have no clout. Like, again, I remember when I was streaming to 20 people. I know Will does. Will, remember when we were on SNH? Fucking 20. 20
I remember
people.
when no one was watching. Yeah, it's
right. But we built our platforms from the ground up. We didn't have the mainstream industry behind us. You know?
I still stream to 20 people, so I know how it is.
Yes, so do I. Yeah, from time to time. Actually, no, I'm getting like 60 now, roughly, on average. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with small beginnings, but these people don't have small beginnings because they're literal industry fucking shills. Like, they have the support of everybody behind them. Supposedly, that's what they tell each other. And then when it actually comes to really supporting, then all of a sudden they kind of just disappear. But that's besides the point. Anyway,
this is why the Real Game Awards is so important, because it gives us gamers a voice in all of this.
How do you eat with that kind of
It is
mustache?
time
That's
to
crazy.
take games back.
He's always
Every year, the
clean
big
that
three
chip
companies
shirt.
are anchored by their original intellectual properties. I mean, they're called system sellers
Hey,
for
can
a
you
reason.
pause it real
They're
quick?
characters you know, and
Pause
the
it, you said?
games.
Yeah, somebody in the chat said El Lissa. Sorry.
Pale Lister is good too.
That's a
You
good
love
one.
to play.
That's
So let's
crazy.
see which ones you voted on as the year's best.
Actually,
Your
one of the
nominees
best comments
for
we got
best
was
Nintendo
there won't be a
IP
third
are
wind.
Mario,
Damn.
Best. Oh, this is hard. Best Nintendo
Zelda.
IP. It's Mario or Zelda.
I'll do what I did last time.
Yeah. It's
As
either
much as
Mario or Zelda.
Pokemon is like as a staple, obviously, but I feel like it's got to be Mario, Zelda, and I'm probably, believe it or not, I'm probably gonna lean towards Zelda, only because
It's
their
Zelda.
games have been such hits, you know. And then obviously you have the more recent one that came out with actual Zelda.
They've had 3 games out in 4 years or 5 years.
Yeah, they're
Which
cooking.
never happens with Zelda. 2 in 2 years.
Yeah,
it's
Zelda. If
definitely
you're
either Zelda
Zelda
or Mario.
fan, you've been eating good. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Zelda on this one. Although Mario should be a pretty close second. Pokemon's kind of like, yeah, I know it's popular, but not in terms like video game wise. I feel like these two really have it right now. But
It's not even developed
Pokemon,
internally at
and
Nintendo.
Splatoon.
So
And the Real Game
Right.
Award goes to, with 55% of your votes.
yeah,
Zelda.
literally exactly how I thought it played out. Zelda
Da-da-da-da.
first, Mario second, Pokemon third, Splatoon. Why is it even here? I don't
Dead
even know.
last.
Hold on.
Yeah.
No one cares about Splatoon.
And your nominees for best Microsoft IP are
Oh,
Minecraft, Doom.
Okay, so this one really
is
fucking
hard.
threw me. I don't know why
Yeah.
you didn't put Halo on here.
I don't know.
Did they have a game that people were? Yeah, actually, I don't know why it's not there.
Because best
I called
Microsoft
Minecraft.
IP would
I
be.
feel like it's gonna be Doom, right?
It's gonna be. Doom. It has to be.
Yeah,
But I don't know why
thought it
Halo
would be
isn't on
Doom.
there.
I thought it should be Doom, but I ended up going with Minecraft because I just figured that's what people would say because it is so enduring. But that's.
I mean,
where was.
Minecraft obviously has a huge community. There's no doubt about it.
I'm not going to
but
tell
it's-
you if I was right or wrong, but there you go.
No, I get it. In terms of popularity, though, I feel like Doom would be
Yeah,
the one.
I-
Especially with the new Doom game that's coming up. Everybody's hyped for that, obviously. It's got to be Doom. Call of Duty, nobody gives a
And
fuck.
Call of Duty. And the Real Game Award goes to, with 63% of your votes,
Pretty much
Doom.
how
And
I
your
thought.
nominees for best PlayStation IP are
It's kind of sad, bro. When we live in a time where Halo is not even considered a best Xbox fucking IP. That's wild.
It's
So
upsetting.
wild.
Yeah.
God of War,
What's his best PlayStation IP? It's so ironic because 3 out of 4 of these released on PC, or at least one of them's about to release on PC. Stellar Blade's about to release on PC. So,
I could not pick with this one. I could not make my mind up.
I'm gonna go with my gut now because now I realize how much people are gooning. I'm gonna say Stellar Blade just for the simple fact that people are gooning. I feel like anytime Stellar Blade is in a category, it's gonna be a win. So I'm going
Astrobot.
I'm going with Stellar
Blade.
Not because I think it's the better game, but just because people are gooning. That's what I'm thinking.
And the Real Game Award goes to, with 44% of your vote, Stellar Blade.
It's so fucking obvious, bro.
I thought it would be close.
You guys need to repent, bro. All you gamers need to repent. You guys are voting for the titties, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
There is no doubt.
Fucking gooners, man.
One more indie trailer before we get to our last categories of this year's show. This is Tribreaker from Lily Mo Games.
What?
This one's okay. It's kind of like Alleyway. It's Colin Moriarty thing. He's a character in it. This was probably the least interesting for me.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
It's for people who miss the 80s.
Yeah. I kind of appreciate the fact that a lot of indie games these days are having that 80s vibe, like that 80s, 90s vibe. I kind of dig it, but
that's cool.
I mean, for
well,
me,
I was a
like
toddler in the 80s, so I don't.
Yeah. For me, I'm good on this. I'm out. Cool music though.
Yeah.
I like how they put exploding brick. Like, what do you expect people to be like? Wow!
Wow, they didn't have that in Alleyway, no.
Presenting the award for best jiggle physics.
I do that when I'm
winner
bricked
of
up.
tonight's Real Game Award for best gaming journalist, Madam Savvy.
Oh shit!
Thank you so much, everyone, for voting me as your top journalist for the
Gooner.
past year. In truth, I just enjoy
Queen
digging
Gooner.
through information and making
Lady
social
Goon
maps to
herself.
better understand the industry
Lady
that we all know
Goon,
and
yeah.
love. But I,
I'm
like
so
many
sad
of
she
you,
can't be on
do
SNH this Saturday, man.
Oh,
We were
the
hyped.
timing would have been absolutely
We were talking about
perfect.
it in the DMs, especially with the whole John thing that happened recently. Man, we were
that would've been
hyped.
Can't
We
you
were
borrow a
hyped.
laptop or something? Like,
tiny details
I
in
don't
life,
fucking know. We were
especially the
hyped.
ones that don't have to be
Still, X-Wing's
indulged
cool.
in, but when they are, can make for such a
I can't wait to have
titillating
X-Wing on though. He's hilarious.
Gaming isn't just about mechanics, it's also about visual storytelling and creativity. And this particular category
Wait, so
highlights
you think John's bricked up right now? John's brick because he's got like a
he's
humiliation fetish right
he's
now.
giving
so.
himself lashes right now because he's bricked up.
Oh yeah, for sure. Mega brick.
self-flagellation.
These are your
Woof.
nominees for Best Jiggle Physics. Zenless Zone.
Best jiggle physics.
This one was an absolute no-brainer for me.
Yeah, you
I just
already know
immediately
who's
went
doing
with
this one.
Stellar Blade.
You guys are gooning. I know you're gooning. It's gonna be Stellar Blade. At this point, you made it too
Zero,
easy.
The First Descendant.
You made
Stellar
it too
Blade,
easy.
And Lollipop Chainsaw. And the Real Game Award for the Best Jiggle Physics, with 72% of your
Oh
vote,
yeah,
goes
yo,
Stellar Blade.
you guys are
that's-
fucking
Art truly
gooning,
imitates
bro.
life in 2024.
Out of all
at its
three of those,
release,
or
and
all
we
four of
couldn't
those
be more
games, that had
gracious
the
to
best
the
jiggle
developers
physics.
for
All
sharing
right.
their story, their vision,
Listen,
and their
man.
creativity with all of us.
Fucking gamers are gooning hard. Gamers are like, we're gonna get revenge on the mainstream industry. We're making sure Stellar Blade wins damn near everything nominated for.
Us. Remember,
Yes,
these
sir.
types of physics mechanics are handcrafted
I
mean,
carefully
yeah, look
by
at that, though.
creatives all over the
on,
world.
it
and
gets
it
better.
takes a little bit of extra special
Enhance.
effort to put these into video
Enhance.
games. So it is my hope that you'll actually tag some of your favorite artists today, or possibly in the future, and give them a little bit of love and thanks for all the hard work that they do. They
By the
really
way,
do make this
the-
world a much more colorful and
That
vibrant place.
Alyssa is going to
Way
be
that all of
on
your group
with
really
Jaffe.
can. So please spread some love and thank
Yeah,
you
on
all
Friday.
so much for making
Yeah.
this so very
Thinking about
calling in.
special.
That's
I'm
madness.
so upset.
They're gonna, it's a
Presenting the
live
award
call.
for
I was rubbing my
shitty-ass
hands together
game
when I
of
heard
the
that.
year.
It's going to be a whole
Internet
fucking
icon
lol
and the
dairy.
angriest gamer
It's
you've
gonna
ever
be announced on
heard.
trolling.
The
It's
angry
just a lol
video
dairy.
game nerd.
You want to know what's funny?
Hey, look, this pissed off everyone on the left.
Show. This one's called the real.
This pissed
Game
off everybody on the left.
Awards. I mean, come on.
Yeah, because because until now they thought maybe James
Were
was
there
on their side.
fake ones? I mean, that makes no fucking sense.
They didn't know that he's
Real
really
clever,
close with Craig from back in the day.
Because they don't actually pay attention to games or game culture. No, they thought that he was either neutral or potentially like diet left, you know, like maybe a Biden voter or something. People are just going, "Oh my god, I'm so fucking disappointed in AVGN," and I just literally I've been answering them. You guys clearly don't follow game culture, and you clearly haven't been following game culture for the last 20 years. Screw Attack was responsible for AVGN getting out to so many people in the OG run. They're really close even now. You're a fucking joke if you don't know that.
Yeah, why would he not? Who had the biggest problem? Well, let's save this for last.
Present the award for the shitty ass game of the year. And if there's one thing I know better than good games, it's shitty games. So these ones are nominated by you, the fans. Let's get.
And he's presenting shitty ass game of the year. Oh,
yeah.
Dragon.
It's another one of them, isn't it? Just a fucking amazing lineup. I think I went with. I can't remember what I went with this one. I know I was wrong, but I was pleasantly surprised.
I feel like Concord is going to sweep all the negative shit. Concord, I feel like, is going to sweep.
I think I went with Dragon Age.
I went with Dustborn.
Right.
Because out of all these games,
my vote, bro.
Well, all these games though, like Dustborn is the one game, like on a technical level, as a video game, it's fucking dog shit. Like it sucks. Like there's no redeeming qualities. At least with all the other ones, you could find one thing you could say, okay, that's pretty cool. You can't say
because Concord's dead.
Dustborn. Well, yeah, that is true. Well, that
you
is
can't redeem
cool,
something that doesn't exist. Like,
it's a dead game. That's pretty cool.
Was an offense to all senses, though, so that kind of does make sense. But I think I went with Dragon Age just because of how pissed off people were.
Man, this is hard. This is so. I want to say Dustborn. Bro, I was literally falling asleep during Dustborn, and I don't fall asleep playing video games ever. But I was legit falling asleep, man. And it's crazy because I'm like engaging with the chat on Griffcast. We're talking, having a good time, and bro, I'm just falling asleep. So that game is literally shit. But Concord's fucking dead. How can you vote for anything other than Concord? I don't know. Let's go with Dustborn just because I got literal stomach aches from playing that game. I got sick.
You did. It made you sick. Everyone who streamed it has got sick. Yeah.
Let's go with Dustborn, but it really should be Concord. I mean, that game just fucking retarded.
Dustborn, Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League, and the winner, or I guess the loser in this case, is Dustborn.
No shit, that's crazy. I didn't think I was going to win that.
Playing this, digging through a dumpster trying to find.
I didn't think that was actually going to win that one. I thought it was going to be Concord.
I want to hear what AVGN said because we were talking all over him too. I'd like to hear what he says if you don't mind.
Oh, sure.
That expired in 1994. Anyway, thanks for letting me present the shitty game awards, the real game awards. Real assholes.
Oh,
and here we are, voting members. Your game of the
no wonder they got pissed.
Now I can see why they're seething. I can see why.
I will say a little critique here. As your big final award, he should have did a little more with it than what he did right here.
Yeah,
for a game of the year.
That was a little bit downhill when But
you suggested games of all sizes and genres, except card games. Sorry, Belatro. And your 8 nominees for Game of the Year are
8
Astrobot, Black Myth Wukong, Stellar.
8.
Okay,
wow.
There is one on here that does not deserve to be on here, and that's the First Ascended.
Yeah, I don't know why it is. It's been ignored in every category.
That's really odd. Yeah. Game of the year.
Metaphor on.
I mean, I was in the nomination chats when they were happening, like the comment sections on the site, and it came up a fair bit actually. So I guess a lot of people played it. I don't know.
So part of me,
wasn't it? Gone.
No, I was gonna say part of me feels like, all right. So I know gamers are gooning, and I know Stellar Blade's been sweeping pretty hard for the most part. But I know there was a big movement for Black Myth Wukong to be Game of the Year. And obviously, them getting snubbed by the award show, I feel like people would vote for Black Myth Wukong, especially especially
That's right. I voted for it.
like the voting for this happened during its prime, right? During Black Myth Wukong's prime. So I feel like people would vote for Wukong even in this situation where they would want a goon for Stellarblade.
This is Wukong is a furry game.
That's funny.
Hey, low-key, he's not wrong.
I'm gonna go with Black Myth Wukong in this situation, just this once, just because I feel like the movement and the idea behind it is bigger than the titties of Stellarblade, but I could be wrong, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's either that or
First
Final
Descendant,
Fantasy, to be honest.
Space Marine 2, Zelda
I would've
Echoes
put
of
Final
Wisdom,
Fantasy. It would be
Final Fantasy
Stellarblade or
VII
Wukong.
Rebirth, and
FF
Unicorn
was a failure.
And the Real Game Award for Game of the Year goes to, with 31% of
Yep.
your
Do
votes,
it.
Black
Do it.
Myth Wukong.
Monkey's king.
Now, voting members, this has been an absolute joy.
Monkeys over titties, furries over gooners.
Monkey over titties. That's
John De La Rose
hilarious.
is having a great time off of that.
John De La Rose is bricked right now. My man is bricked. He's like the monkey won finally.
Flying through the air.
I can goon properly.
Or is it
Bro,
flying?
Monkey King won. That was a little fast though for Game of the Year. I feel like they should have made something a little bit bigger for that.
Yeah. Well, he says they're doing it live next year, so I think in person potentially too. So
I
maybe
kinda-
some of you guys will be able to go.
Yeah, I kind of like the overall presentation of the way they did it here. You know, it was short, simple, to the point. Let me see. Hold on, let me finish.
Your voice to literally thousands of people online. It's an honor to carry that weight that I totally don't take lightly. Now, with that said, next year, none of this pre-recorded stuff, we're doing it live. So make sure to follow us over on X at Real Game Awards for more information coming soon. And big ups to our elite supporters and those voting members who have believed in giving gamers back their voice from the start. This movement has only just begun. Remember, you guys can find me Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Central Time over on the Side Scrollers podcast. Look forward to seeing you guys then. With that said, remember, people are going to try to keep it down. Don't let them. You guys got a goal. Go get it. See you guys next time.
That's it.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Yep.
Honestly, that's not bad for a first shot. And overall, the presentation was pretty damn good, considering that it was all
really
pre-recorded. The pacing was top tier. Top tier. I think the only issue with the pacing is that they were keeping it along, right, for the entire show, and then once it got to Game of the Year, the one time you're supposed to take it slow and really ramp it up, they kind of just dropped the ball on that one. But aside from that, I mean, it was a great show.
Yeah.
Great, fantastic job to Sutter and Craig and his team. That's awesome, man. That is awesome. And how many did I get right? Like 85%. Not bad.
Yeah,
I'll take it. All right, we're gonna catch up. Yeah, we're gonna catch up on.